What's up, beautiful people? Just treated my dad to Red Lobster. I haven't eaten that place for a very, very, very long time. I had a lobster taco with coleslaw. That was off the chain delicious. One of the worst things to do is take your car and go car shopping. Dealers like to rip you off, but I did see some Nissan Rogues that were pretty actually awesome. They had some like aftermarket rims on them. But the funny thing is, the one my dad has is like $16,000, and the ones that they're selling are like $26,000. But they actually, the technology and everything looks a hell of a lot nicer. Like these ones, they just look more sporty. But you know something? I hate car payments. That's one reason why I like to buy from like a private person. So you buy the car straight out and not buying it like a 2017 car where you have car payments every month. Because a car payment every month is expensive. They're actually showing my dad a 2016 Nissan Altima, which aren't bad cars. That's the only thing I hate about coming to dealerships. They haggle and haggle and haggle you to get the most expensive car. And it's funny because my dad likes like the Nissan Rogue, and he likes higher up vehicles, and he's not a guy who likes like sporty cars. And I guess you would say like the Nissan Altima is like a four-door sedan, sportier vehicle. It's 180 horsepower. It gets like almost 40 miles a gallon. Would I buy a Altima? Hell yeah, I would. I think Altimas, just looking at the Altima and riding in the Altima and riding in my friend's Altima, they're comfortable as hell. They're very comfortable. But the thing is, my dad's like, I have to worry about the insurance and how much everything's going to cost. And the guy's like, oh, can you afford $350 a month? And I'm like, $350 a month for a car payment? He goes, that's not that high. I'm like, yeah, it is, coming from what my dad's paying compared to this, yeah. That's why I like getting cars that you just buy straight out and you have no car payment. All you do is you worry about the car insurance. But there is some cars, like I said, I wouldn't mind purchasing, like an Altima, a VW Passat. Those cars are pretty sick, actually. Like brand new ones, even older ones are pretty sick. But that car, like I said, we just drove in on the highway. I didn't drive it, but sitting in it was very comfortable. And that's something that the cheaper the car, like the cheaper the model, one thing I noticed is the actual comfortability, it goes down. The higher the the higher the quality car, or the higher the model, the more expensive the car, the quality of comfort goes up. And I definitely noticed that in that car compared to like a Nissan Versa, where it's like hard as a rock when you get in, and you can't be driving a rock and saying it's comfortable when that car was like you're sitting on like a pillow.
Why the hell would you have your windows wipers on when it's raining out when you're in a convertible? Doesn't make any sense.
That's straight up stupid.
But I guess you never know when it's going to stop raining here in Florida. It rains every day, baby.
So you know what I find funny is when you go car shopping, right? This guy wouldn't make the price. Okay, we were looking at like $280 a month for the car payment, and the people were like $360, $325, and we're like, that's not even what we wanted. And then my dad was like, hey, can I get my son's keys back, because I gave them my car keys so they could use the vehicle, right? And like do whatever they had to do to check out the mileage and whatever. And then the guy goes, hold on a second, I'm still working with the bank. And my dad was like, we want my car keys, I gotta go to work, I gotta go. And he goes, well, when do you gotta go? He's like, right now. And he goes back, walks back to the little office, and you see him, he's searching high and low for my keys. I'm like, just give me my freaking keys. Because the first time I asked, I said, hey, can I get my car keys back? And he goes, hold on a second, I'm still working on getting you guys a car. And I was like, no, I want my keys. So we waited about 15 more minutes. Then my dad walked in right when they were eating, like in the break room. My dad walked in, he goes, yo, I want my keys back. And they're like, what keys? He's like, for the Nissan Rogue that's outside, you have my keys. And they're like, hold on, we got to call like Jeff or whatever his name was. And then he comes and he finally gives the keys back, and he goes, you want us to schedule us another appointment? We're like, no, we're leaving.